Ooh, let me get this camera straight. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that's better. Oh my God, look. Oh, George Clooney, you wish. I remember when I went in the Sun newspaper, centerfold, sales of dartboards went down 70%. Did you get that? Or did it go straight over your head? Don't worry, I know you got it. I'm a funny guy. I'm not funny, I should be on TV. Ah, so you can switch me off. Ah, stop it. Be serious. Look what I'm cutting. I'm excited because a box of prototypes are here. Oh, send them as soon as you've made them. So the box has just come. Oh, 30. 30. Oh, don't do that. I don't know why you do that. That's a cult. Oh, sorry. Did I just do that? Yeah! They're here. 30 pieces. Oh, are you ready for it? My little puppy now. Tell me about the rabbits. Oh my God, what are you on? I'm on my cleansing tea, guys. I'm doing a cleanse. I'm on the parasite cleanse. Wow, fabulous, eh? Link, put down how you've been feeling with the parasite cleanse. Isn't it a-okay? All right then, guys, it's here. Deep breath, everybody. Sit back, relax. Let me get me whoopee cushion correct. Whoop. Nice. Okay. What have I got this top on for? It's not even cold. It is a little bit outside. It's very windy. It's windy. Pardon? Windy. No, it's Thursday. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have a cup of tea. Hey, did you say something? Oh my God, I should start again, shouldn't I? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited. This is what happens when I'm excited. Sorry, guys. This is Mr. B being excited. I'm excited because I'll tell you why. Two things. Never, ever say never. That's one thing. And that's something I've learned in these past 6 months. And the reason why is because the first time I touched a piece of crystal that I was going to work with, never really bothered with it and never really got anything from it. And I should practice what I preach as well. Walk the walk, talk the talk. You say that sometimes when you touch a crystal, it might not mean anything to you then, but then in a few years' time, it could do. This is exactly what happened to me. Exactly. Now, I love all crystals, but this crystal, I didn't get anything from. But now, I thought, you know what? People kept saying, Mark, talk about this crystal. I kept saying, I don't use it. I don't know anything about it. But then everybody was at me, and I thought, okay. Even some of my amazing friends who work with it, some of the dealers that I deal with, please, Mark, take some. It's really good stuff. Maybe it's the stubborn in me. So I said, okay, I'll have a bag. Let me have a bag. Let me see. So I got a few, and it wasn't like Moldavite, not at first. And then I started working with it a bit more, wearing it a bit more, and through the weeks, meditating with it, doing absent healing, as a lot of you saw. I was wearing it. I was doing some healings. I was doing a lot of work with it on a daily basis, working with other crystals, and I started to really open up to it and started to feel its energy. And I then started saying to my friends, you know what? You know, part of me wished I started using it a long time ago. However, there's a reason why we start using a crystal at a certain time. And back then I didn't feel anything. You know, I felt Moldavite, but not this one. So, you know, partly I didn't want another Tektite, but then I used Tektite, so Moldavite, Tektite, what's the problem? So I don't know, it was strange. There must have been a reason for it. Subliminal, who knows? However, you're bored with all of this, aren't you? Get on with it, Mr. B, you're right. So I tell you what I did. I started mix and matching. I always do that with crystals. I want to see which works best. So I spent a few good weeks and a couple of months trying to figure out which crystal aligns with it, which works best. Not only on myself, but on clients that I was working with at that time, especially when people were being, you know what. So I worked with over 100 people at that point, and I found myself wearing these two particular crystals. And I found myself working really well with them, attuning very well, and the frequency of negativity that was given off not only from me but my clients was being absorbed very quickly, but the attunement was very high. So I then started taking off the 7 or 8 crystals I had on. Some of you will saw me wearing them. So I think the first one was Silicon Valley. Moved that to one side, and then the days went by. Then Shungite, moved that to one side, and then continued wearing the crystal. And then yellow quartz, moved that to one side, and then Mount Shasta, moved that to one side. And then I ended up with these 2 crystals, which predominantly were fantastic. And from that moment on, I was working with them 2 crystals for enough time to say, actually, this is quite brilliant. So at that point, when I'd made the decision which crystal worked really well together with this crystal I have here, I decided to make a prototype. So they've arrived and they're here. There's only 30 pieces, but I'm going to show you now. So here's to the first piece. You're the first one to see it. Me too. Say hello to 2 very special tektites. Libyan desert glass and tektite. Isn't that gorgeous? Uno, bueno. I can actually feel the energy from this bag, and my head's feeling like it's ready to explode. Wow. Wow, lovely mountain. Look at that. Look at the mountain on that. Isn't that exquisite? Well done, my beautiful Balinese. Amazing. Amazing people. Wow. This is something else. This is pretty awesome, guys. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, let me tell you a little bit about what I've learned about Libyan desert. Oh my God. I have to get a little bit bigger piece. Look at that! Oh, look, don't they just complement each other? Can you not just feel that? My headache is going. I had a bit of a headache earlier on. I'm feeling it going now. I'm feeling my head expand. I'm feeling my third eye expand. And I'm feeling the cleansing. I'm feeling the cleansing from the beautiful black tektite. It's just an amazing combination. So I'll go through the healing process. I was working on individual clients who had been let's say contaminated in their body, and they were really struggling. So the work I started doing with these 2 crystals, predominantly the tektite was always lower down because it was absorbing the negativity that I was clearing from my client, and I wanted to feel what the Libyan desert was going to do. How was it going to help me? How was it going to help my client? And through the healing sessions that I did, I found myself very balanced, very strong in mind, body, and spirit. I felt myself being at a different frequency, not looking at the fear and the worry, but looking at the solutions, looking at at the bigger picture. It's almost like you're moving to a different dimension. So there is something very special about Libyan desert where you feel as if your vibration changes to a different frequency, which means that your whole senses, all those 7, 10, 20 senses, all of the senses that we don't even know about, heighten. So I was finding myself fixating on certain things on each individual client who would call me at a certain time, and I'd say, okay, I'm feeling this, try this, I'm feeling this. So it felt like I was becoming very highly attuned to my client, which means that this crystal is fantastic, and it is for healers. That is a definite. And there'll be a lot of people who now say, we told you, Mark, and you're right, you did. And I got to say, I do kind of wish I'd have worked with it a lot sooner. And you were right, but my stubbornness is that what always holds me back. Even though it's helped me, it sometimes have held me back. So I'm open enough to say, you know what, you're right, it's a beautiful crystal. I've worked with tons of crystals, tons and tons and tons and tons of them, but never with this. So I always said, you know what, it's okay, I've got Moldavite, I don't need anything else. However, this is different from Moldavite. It isn't the same frequency. I'm sorry, guys, it does not vibrate at the same frequency whatsoever. However, it vibrates at a very unique energy, and that energy is a connector to your power, to your energetic frequency. This is my understanding. I'm not blowing it up to talk about extraterrestrials and all of this energy. That is more Moldavite for me. I didn't get that effect. What I did is I got the effect of great awareness. That's it. It just heightened me to be able to say boom, 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 and go right to the source point, go right to the root cause of any issue and anything within the body, the spirit, the mind, the physical. I'm there, I'm targeted. That's what it is. That's the root cause. That's the trauma. That's the issue. That's what you need to work on. I can feel it in your mind. I can feel it in the left, on the eye. I can feel it here. And they were going, oh my God, that's where I'm getting the pain. Oh my God, this is what's wrong with me. Oh my God, that's what happened. So it heightens your psychic abilities. Okay, it's corny, but it's true. It heightens you. So it works on a level of up here. It strengthens you and makes you feel great. All the while, whatever is being awakened, there's always a negative to that, and that negative needs to be shifted. You're moving from one level to another. So that level that you're moving away from is obsolete. It's deleted. You need to move it away now. So that's why the Tektite comes in. It absorbs anything which is just left over and not necessary anymore. So Libyan, if somebody said to me, okay, what you've worked on it a few months now, it might be 6 months, tell me, what did you get from it? I got nothing but positive affirmations. I got nothing but real direct confirmation. I felt like I was in tune all day long when I was wearing it. I felt like something was working alongside me. Whether, I haven't figured that out yet, but I felt like that so it could be that this creates an energetic frequency around you that connects you more to the other worlds, so that you're more in tune. But all I can tell you is what I feel at this moment and what I felt over those months of working with clients. I was direct. I got to the root cause. It was an amazing crystal. I held it in meditation. I held it in every kind of mantra, any kind of crystal healing work. If I was working on multiples of crystals, giving energy to them, it was an amazing crystal to help me give the direct energy that is needed to the crystal to give more memory for what my client needed. So all in all, it's an extremely powerful crystal. I'm going to learn with it more. I'm going to wear, probably not this one, but I'll go through all of them, all 30 of them, and choose one for myself, and then continue working with that and progress. Keep going, see where it takes me. Or be open to what next, what's happening with my body. It's an amazing prototype. I can feel it already. I've had it in my hand. My eyes are feeling better. I'm feeling more aware and more awake. I'm more in tune. I feel like I know what I'm saying before I say it. It feels like I'm channeling. It feels like there's a great energy around me. I feel heightened in all sorts. My body feels like it's healing. So it's almost like a beautiful combination for right now. So I say to you, I'm going to work on these now for probably another hour. After that, I'm going to then take photos of them and put them on markbajerski.com. And whoever's lucky enough to get one, to buy one, you then let me know how you feel over the weeks and keep sharing that information to see if this prototype works well. Also, guys, please go and support your local crystal store, okay? I know there are fakes of this, I've been told by many people, so be careful because there's fakes. Anything that is starting to become heightened that people want because there's something within the crystal, people want it, they talk about it. So just be aware of that, just like Moldavite. It's become more and more desired, and I make a prediction. This time in the next 2 years, this crystal will probably treble, if not quadruple in price, just like Moldavite did. I am so glad that I made them. I'm really looking forward to working with them now when I switch the camera off. And I'll be writing down all the thoughts and feelings that I get with this combination as they are attached together. It makes sense that the Libyan desert is at the top because you're working on this section and this beautiful tektite lower down, so it's absorbing all the negativity when it gets pulled down into the stomach or into the back. So it's a great combo, and yeah, I'm very proud of it. My first prototype, there you go, with the MB stamp on the back. We're all good to go. Link below. Enjoy.